Hello and welcome back to There's a Demon in My TV, Episode 5. Though there is literally enough material to make this series infinite, the plan at this point is to stop at Episode 7. So if you count today's offering, I have 3 more installments. I may bring other items to your attention down the road, but I'm looking forward to at least a brief break and return to some of my normal apologetics. But let's get this episode rolling with a Hulu commercial, shall we?
Just been walking around in circles. Hello, Earth. Those of us in TV are really glad you're watching.
Because while you can't get enough TV, we can't get enough of you watching TV.
I've been following this guy since Arrested Development. Big fan.
What a lineup.
Seems all the things that your mom said about watching too much TV were premature.
That is until Hulu to the power of plus. Hulu Plus is more shows, more seasons, and more hours of TV than I have tentacles coming out of my... Oh, you're gonna bleep that? Come on!
I can't wait to see how they all end.
Hulu Plus, an evil plot to destroy the world. Enjoy.
Okay, lots of information there to digest, so let's recap. 1, your mother was right. All these years of her telling you that TV was doing nothing but rotting your brain is actually true. 2, but now we've come up with a way to make it happen faster. Which brings you to part 3, introducing our product, Hulu. Hulu will stream your favorite shows straight to your computer and mobile devices so that you can constantly tune into the brain mush-inducing programs. 4, the aforementioned we are obviously Hollywood actors and VIPs that are aliens in disguise. Number 5, they are exploiting this plot so that our brains are nice and soup-like for their eventual consumption. And 6, the tagline of the commercial, Hulu, an evil plot to destroy the world. Again, and much like the Cars.com installment in part 1, we have a very obvious utilization of demonic/alien plot lines to the point that the viewer must assume and conclude that it's intended solely for humorous purposes. When they're not being all out disgusting with these alien tentacles, and in some of the commercials something coming out of a man's stomach and showing clips of people vomiting. Yes, they do have those. This was a rather tame clip. I even can kind of see the humor and get a brief chuckle. But once that chuckle subsides, I start thinking, have you ever told a joke or made fun of someone in a joking way so that it wasn't necessarily too terribly obvious that you actually feel the exact way that you're portraying in the joking manner? I can't help but think about that when these types of commercials are on. Don't worry, I'm not a David Icke or Ick conspiracy theorist. I don't think we have a secret race of reptilians primarily dominating Hollywood and news media outlets to manipulate we the sheeple into their control. But I do believe, yet again, that producers of these media are indeed pushing an agenda, which in many ways does desensitize the average Joe towards evil spiritual concepts, perhaps even making them laughable. Why not laugh at something instead of taking it seriously or looking at it as a scary possibility? And I must give Hulu some credit here. They at least figured out a way to work in these demonic themes in such a way that it makes sense to their actual product. Cars.com and the depression drug Abilify, in my opinion, didn't figure out a good way to tie it in. But in the case of Hulu, we've all heard Mom yelling at us about the TV turning our brains into mush. But what do you think? Before you answer that, I want to challenge you to do a YouTube search for Hulu commercials and take a look at 2 or 3 besides the one I've just shown you here. This one is actually pretty tame. Do that and then give me your 2 cents. Until next time.